Alrighty guys, what is up? Welcome back to Stardew Valley with LD7, and today I just kind of wanted to talk about one of the quests that you're going to get as part of the story progression. It is Robin's lost axe, so you have to find her axe. I just picked it up. It's literally right where I'm standing. This is where you're going to find it. It's always there, so yeah, when you get that quest, that's where you need to go to pick it up. Then all you got to do is walk back to Robin's area and give it to her. It gives you 250 gold, which isn't bad. I mean, that's a decent amount of change. What I'm gonna do before we go turn it in is I'm gonna go down to Willie's and buy the fiberglass rod. That way we can start using bait when we're fishing. I've made a little bit of money just by, you know, catching fish, stuff like that. I am working on filling out the spring, like catching all the spring fish for the community center bundle. I've got like 3 or 4 of them done, but yeah, it takes a while, so I would suggest starting that right away. Like if you get one of the types of fish you're supposed to hand in, just save it or take it to the community center if you want to walk over there every time. It's up to you on that, but basically by doing these things, it will allow you to complete, you know, the community center as soon as possible. So we've got the fiberglass rod. It's 1800. We're gonna go ahead and buy that and put it in our inventory. Cool. We could buy, well, we can't now because they're too expensive, but you can get crab pots, and basically all you do with those is you put them in the water, and then every once in a while they'll catch something, so you just have to walk down to where you placed it and, you know, pick it up. So this is another thing, as far as like a little hidden thing. So 300 pieces of wood will allow you to build a bridge. It is worth doing that because that side of the beach spawns like coral and things like that. So coral sells for a lot. It's like a couple hundred coins or something like that. So it is worth spending the 300 wood to repair the bridge, so you can go over there every couple days and collect the coral that just spawns naturally. Alright, so outside of that, we need to go up to Robin's to give her her axe to finish this quest, and then we can, you know, call it good. But one of the big things that I am waiting for, because it's kind of the big roadblock in our progression, is to go do mining. We need to go to the mines, we need to go gather a bunch of copper, we need to progress through the mine shaft and everything. And the reason for that is it unlocks more items. It allows you to upgrade your tools and do everything else. So all you got to do once you have the axe in your inventory, talk to her, she'll say thank you, and then you can come in, get your 250 coins, easy peasy. So there's that quest finished. It's literally like the easiest 250 coins you can ever make in this game, because you walk to 2 places and you're done. Outside of that, I mean, I'm looking for leeks as far as the foraging stuff is concerned, because I need to bring a leek down to Marnie. Unfortunately, our beans grew the day after her quest ended, so we weren't able to complete that one. But that's alright. I mean, whatever. We can do it at some other point in time. I am just going to sell a lot of this stuff because I don't need it. I guess we will keep the daffodils since I am kind of looking for that. So I am gonna get rid of our bamboo pole, but I can't do it here. So you know what, I'm actually just gonna throw this away because we don't really need it. The next thing with this fiberglass pole, right, you can go ahead and add bait to it. So all you got to do is put some bait in your inventory, click on it, and then right click on your rod, and now when we use our fishing pole, we're going to be using bait at the same time. Now this is a good thing to do because it will allow you to catch better fish, and things like that. We're only level 4 fishing, so we did unlock the recycler, which is good. If you build one of those, you can put in the trash items that you get, so like the soggy newspapers, driftwood, that kind of stuff, and it will give you like an actual resource out of that trash if you run it through the recycler. For me personally, I don't worry about it just because the way the recycler works, it kind of like is a period of time once you put the items in, and then it'll, you know, be ready to collect. So it's, in my opinion, it's not really worth it unless you have 3 or 4 of them, just because you gotta, you know, wait 5 minutes before you can do another item or something like that. So I'm just going to continue throwing away all the trash, and really I haven't even been throwing it away. Since we have the inventory space, I just hold it and throw it all in the sell box. So not a big deal, you can kind of do with that as you want. I am trying to get to level 5 fishing, because that's kind of the closest skill that we have to the decision tree milestone or whatever. And I kind of wanted to show that off to you and discuss which one you should be picking and things like that once we get there. With that being said, all I really need to do to get to level 5 is keep on fishing. Now that we've got a better fishing pole, it should go a little quicker. I do just want to see how much energy it takes. So we've got 169. After we cast, we're down to 161. So it's still taking 8 energy per cast, but this fishing rod is a lot better than the bamboo pole we were using. I believe the green bar becomes larger when you upgrade your fishing pole is the main difference. But either way, it's worth upgrading if you're going to be doing a lot of fishing. Even if you're not going to be doing a lot of fishing, it's worth upgrading. It, just like any of your other tools, it's worth upgrading all of them because it increases your ability to do things within the game. With that being said, we harvested up our potatoes. I went ahead and stored 1 bean and 1 potato for the community center bundle, and I took those up to the community center as well. That way we can, you know, keep on working on that spring crop bundle. The only thing we're missing at this point is a parsnip and a cauliflower. I think we're going to get the parsnips tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken, and then the cauliflowers should be 2 days away maybe, and then we can turn in those 2 and complete the spring crop bundle, which will be cool. I don't know if doing that one is going to unlock another set of community center bundles that we need to do, but it might. We'll see. Anyway, that's kind of what we've been doing. I just wanted to show you guys that Robin's Axe quest for the most part, just so you can find it really quickly. Because if you haven't played before, that one can sometimes take a little bit if you're not exploring the map every day, which typically you're not going to do because you're trying to progress. So you're either going to be working on getting money by fishing or going to the mines, or you'll be clearing out your farm to gather resources. So now that you know where the axe is, you should be able to do that quest relatively easily, get your 250 gold, and continue on with the story. I'm not 100% sure, but I think you have to finish that quest before Robin will actually build any buildings for you. So just bear that in mind. Once you get that quest, you want to do it as soon as possible. With that being said, that's really all that we've got at this point. The plan is I'm waiting for it to be a rainy day so I don't have to water my crops and spend all that energy. And then we're going to go up to the mines and do some mining. So at this point, I think we're going to call it here for today. And when we come back next time, we're going to be going over how to do mining. If you enjoyed the episode today, be sure to like, comment, subscribe as always. And until next time, this has been LD7, and we will see ya.